What's going on, guys? Get123 here with episode 33 of GTA 5 Talk, and today's episode was submitted by Mr. EV98, and he said, episode 33 on Gore, please. Will there be any? And that was a top-rated comment, and I've received this question a few other times, so that is going to be the topic for today's video. Alright, so we're going to get right into this. Let me just start by saying you cannot make a Grand Theft Auto game without having at least a little bit of gore. You know, I mean, it's something that you gotta have. As long as you're going to be shooting people, killing people, running them over, stabbing them, shanking them, all that good stuff, you need to have some gore. But the question is, to what extent? Because in my opinion, it is easy to get carried away with gore. You know, you need a good amount of it, because you don't want to get too ridiculous. This isn't Saints Row, this isn't Dead Alive, you know, this is Grand Theft Auto. I think it was Vice City or maybe GTA 3, I can't remember, but you were able to shoot the heads off of people with a sniper. You know, that was funny and all, but I don't know, it kind of seemed out of place to me. A lot of you guys probably liked it, but it just didn't really add much to the game for me. But then when you go to Grand Theft Auto 4, there was really, in my opinion, not enough gore. Now, I don't necessarily mean like gore dripping blood, you know, but I mean like bullet holes and things like that, because I consider all that gore too. However, here is some gore that I think might be appropriate. Let's say that there's a chainsaw in the game, or a machete again. Now, realistically, when you take a chainsaw to somebody, yeah, you're going to be able to cut their limbs off. So, in my opinion, that isn't what I would consider far-fetched gore. Once again, that is realistic. If you have a chainsaw or a machete, yes, it is easy to cut off people's limbs. So, you know, that, in my opinion, is acceptable, but I don't know. I don't want to see people's heads popping off when you shoot them in the head, because that's, in my opinion, just, as I said, not realistic. Also, in GTA 4, you could shoot somebody in the foot and they would walk away holding their stomach, like hobbled over. That, in my opinion, needs to stop. They need to add bullet holes where you shoot them. That would be very cool, in my opinion. And also have it more realistic, just, you know, they're affected by where you shoot them. So, are we going to see the gore that was in previous Grand Theft Autos, like shooting the heads off of people? No, probably not. But I do hope to see a little bit more. I don't know, like, not to sound morbid, but when people burn alive, have their bodies be a little bit more charred, you know? In Grand Theft Auto 4, after they're done burning, they didn't really look too different. I don't know, they should have better effects on that. So, they need to add tasteful gore, is I guess what I'm saying, because, as I said before, this isn't Saints Row. In the end, the real fun in this game comes from the ridiculous shenanigans that happen, that you can pull off, the action and all that. This isn't a game where it's like, you know, try to see how much you can blow the limbs off this guy. If you want to do that, play Saw, the video game, or something like that, but this is Grand Theft Auto. Although this time around, I'm also hoping to see the blood splatter effects a little better too. Like in GTA 4, they were actually pretty good. When you're driving down the street on the sidewalk in your car and you hit somebody, there was a nice splatter of blood on the hood, and in my opinion, it looked great. You know, it showed that you had been wreaking havoc in your car. You know, it was like a sign that you are a monster. So I really like that, but they could still do better with it. So things like that will return, obviously. So I guess to answer your question, will there be gore? Of course. You know, it's Grand Theft Auto. There's always got to be gore. As you can see right now as I'm shooting these people, when I shoot them, there's a little cloud of blood and some blood on the windshield and things like that. So you can't make Grand Theft Auto without having some gore. So as I said before, it comes down to the extent of the gore. And in my opinion, it's not going to be anything too crazy. We will see the necessary gore that makes the game realistic, but you're not going to see blowing limbs off of people, in my opinion. You know, guys, when it comes down to it, my guess is just as good as yours. I am not some all-knowing entity, but that is my opinion, and you asked me, so I gave it to you. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think there will be gore? And, well, of course there will be. How much gore do you think there will be? Are we going to be able to take a rocket launcher, blow up some guy, and watch his arms and legs and head all fly off in a different direction? I'd love to know what you think, so continue submitting your topics also for future GTA 5 Talk episodes, and thumbs up those comments that you like, because those will be the topics for future videos. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.